So 2025 is the year of Turnstile. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind about that one. But from restraining orders, humble beginnings, band member losses, and numerous side projects which threaten the band's very existence, it has not been very easy to get here. Today, I'm not only going to be telling you about my album of the year, I'm not only going to be talking to you about my album of the decade, so far anyway, but I'll be telling you my own personal Turnstile story of how I got into this incredible forward-thinking, genre-blending, bloody magnificent band that I love so fucking much.
Never enough! It's never enough! It's never
Running from yourself now, get it what you do. Right, this is the Turnstile documentary. This is the Never Enough Is So Fucking Good video. This is the album of the decade video. I couldn't think of a proper title. But one thing's for sure, let's talk Turnstile. So I've been lucky enough to see Turnstile twice on the Never Enough tour, and the first time was at Outbreak Festival in London. And the second time was at the amazing, iconic Glastonbury Festival.
I'm happy to give myself away. I'm happy to fix what I can't say. All because you know I can. All because you know I'm there. But do you really wanna fall apart?
Just me on the BBC Glastonbury Festival highlights watching Turnstile. Not a big deal in the slightest. I was so fucking hyped when I first saw that. So because I've seen Turnstile twice this year, in two totally different scenarios, the first one going fucking crazy in the middle of the pit at Outbreak Festival, and the second one being a bit more chilled at the barrier at Glastonbury, I feel like I can truly say Turnstile are one of the best live acts on the planet right now. But they do not stop with being one of music's best live acts. This year they dropped the full fucking visual movie, which I actually got to see in the cinema, and their phenomenal new album Never Enough features in full on it. How many bands get actual cinema releases? And how many fucking hardcore bands get cinema releases? Has that ever happened before? But getting to this point where you're probably the biggest hardcore band on the planet has not been very simple at all. There's been a massive evolution in Turnstile, and, well, let's talk about the growth of the band now. So Turnstile dropped their debut album Nonstop Feeling in 2015. It's absolutely bloody brilliant, and then the follow-up Time and Space is absolutely phenomenal as well. But they really blew up and got massive on their third album Glow On, and that also is most people's favourite Turnstile album, and it was one of the highest reviewed albums regardless of genre in 2021. So hardcore fans, I love watching gigs and shoeboxes as well, and I love getting kicked in the fucking head too. So I know that Turnstile were massive before Glow On, but that's when they really got big and hit the mainstream. And then after Glow On dropped, they toured relentlessly for 3.5 years on what felt like a never-ending world tour. Like, it literally felt like it never fucking ended. And that meant that the break between albums of Glow On and the follow-up Never Enough was over 4 years. And that's an insanely long time, especially when you've just had your kind of breakthrough most commercially successful album. While on that relentless tour for Glow On, the band lost an integral member, riff king and genuine hardcore legend, Mr. Brady Ebert. Now, there's been absolutely tons written and said about Brady leaving or possibly even being sacked from the band, but it did become huge worldwide news when it came out that there was a restraining order made against Brady by the band, which was made successfully. We don't know the details behind this at all, so I kinda have to leave this part of the video there regarding Brady, but it is really sad that he's not in the band anymore. He was so integral to the band overall, and their sound has changed with his loss, for better or worse. I will say that there's probably no Never Enough album if Brady stays in the band, though. Pat played every single guitar on the album, and his style is very different to Brady's more hardcore based riffs. I do love them both so much, and I love both sounds so much, but Glow On has ended up being kind of the only time their guitars perfectly worked and gelled together. But I am really excited to hear the music that Meg creates with the band, though. She seems mega cool. What a bloody crazy year she must have had.
Yeah, so it was the first show that I'd done with Turnstile. It was probably just over 2 years ago now. We were opening for Blink on the arena tour. I'd never done anything like it before. First show with Turnstile, and we go up onto the stage, and like the lights come on, and they're like the most blinding lights I've ever seen in my life. Like, could not see anything, and just kind of like stumbled my way through the set. Nearly tripped over my amp at one point because I could not see a thing. Got off the stage and was like, whoa. So that's what this is like. This is like, that's pretty intense. I'm just going to have to get used to that. And everyone else was like, what the hell was that? That was, I think because we hadn't had a chance to practice with the proper lighting rig. Everything was just on like fully on 100%. So, yep, it was an initiation.
So maybe one day Brady comes back, maybe he doesn't, who knows. But I know the fan base really does love him, and it is sad that he seems to have somewhat disappeared since leaving the band, and there are some drug rumours as well. But the only thing that really does matter is that Brady's okay, and Turnstile continue making amazing music. And within the Turnstile shared universe, there are tons of other bands that you should check out too, all of whom are somewhat related to Turnstile as well. Bands like Angel Dust, Trapped Under Ice, and Diamond Youth, all of them who have had members of Turnstile in them previously or currently. Brendan's even the bloody drummer in some of them and not the frontman. And all of those bands are really original and really worth listening to, and they all sound different to Turnstile as well, and they're mainly all a little bit heavier too. So go back and listen to a different style of Turnstile in different bands as well, and you can see the evolution and where they come from and where they might be going in the future. This is a band that are constantly evolving and looking for the next thing. In my opinion, Turnstile are one of the most important bands in the world at the moment, if not the most important band in the world right now.
And I just wanted to say what a pleasure it is, because your album, Never Enough, is one of my favorite albums of the year. In fact, your track, Seeing Stars, is on my top 20 tracks of the year.
Thank you so much. Yeah, there's been such a crazy just whirlwind of things happening the last year or so. But that means so much. Thank you so much for saying that.
I'm so thrilled for you because the album, Never Enough, is such a great record. It really is a record you should be so proud of. I still have a 5 CD player, so it's in the 5 CD player all the time.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Listen, I wish you the best Christmas. Congratulations on a brilliant year. Keep making the music you're making because it's fucking amazing.
Thank you so much. And yeah, next time, if you're proximity of London, I'll definitely reach out if there's a possible way to...
Yeah, please let me know when you're coming in and I'll buy you dinner, okay?
I'll buy you dessert.
Okay.
There's so many artists that are having a moment that have been around for so long.
Yeah.
Charlie, Turnstile. Like, I feel like I'm getting to watch like my favorite movie. Like, I feel like I'm watching Wayne's World, but it's like
Totally.
real life.
Where yeah, it's like the stuff that we always thought would like admittedly live under the surface is totally broken through.
When I was at the Turnstile show too, under the K Bridge here, there's like, I had this moment where I was like, wow, hardcore kids are running the music industry, and I'm in love with it.
Dude, the last time I saw them, I was like, this looks like a Kid Dynamite show. Like the way everyone's like moving is like
Dynamite mention.
It's remarkable. Real artist, real band is so back.
I don't care. Turnstile summer. Well, if Charlie XCX called it Turnstile Summer, fuck that, the Gig Nerd says that it's actually Turnstile Decade. And if Elton John, Charlie XCX and Hayley Williams are saying it, then you know there's at least a bit of truth in it. Those are three great artists who I personally love and I think know what the fuck they're talking about. Turnstile Summer for life. Fuck Jack Antonoff though, no one likes to spat bleachers. And when you're getting shout-outs from artists that big, especially during Charlie's headline Coachella set and Elton John's personal radio show, Turnstile are going on to huge, gigantic places. But are they losing their roots? Are we no longer going to be getting shoebox shows from Turnstile? Have they gotten too big? Have Turnstile sold out? Well, the short and honest answer to that question is no. All four of their albums are totally different in vibe and sound, and Never Enough is just the next chapter. Yes, it is slightly more accessible, but there's still really heavy moments on the record, and they are still a hardcore band at heart. Go to one of their shows and call them a mainstream band. It's just not true. In many ways, I guess it is somewhat sad that they're now getting so big that they're really only going to be playing huge shows from now on. Never Enough has caught an entire new collection of fans, and in my opinion, it is the absolute perfect follow-up to the perfect Glow On. They deserve all the success they are getting. I just wish I knew them a few years ago when they were smaller. That's my fault and my fault alone, though. Just make sure you go fucking support Turnstile now. And please, guys, give me more UK dates. Please! Whatever they do, though, this is just a band that keeps getting better and better. They are the first band in history to get Grammy nods in the rock, alternative, and metal categories in 1 year alone. It just shows how many genres they do in their albums and how great this band truly are. Turnstile, I fucking love you. It's been a long time since I personally felt this way about an album or a band, and a long time since the world got behind a band like this. Everyone seems to be loving Turnstile at the moment. Shoot me a comment though, because I really want to hear all of your Turnstile opinions. Are you new to the hype train like me, or are you an old fan who hates the new style? Maybe you're an old fan who loves the change, no matter what. Can we all agree that Turnstile are one of the most important bands that there has been for a long time? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit subscribe because it helps so much, a lot more than you actually think it does. Please shoot me a comment with all your Turnstile views and opinions, and please hit like on the video. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you at the next one. I'm always covering similar music to Turnstile, trying to have a laugh about music and just giving all my views and opinions. Have a great week wherever you are. I'm recording this in the middle of Christmas, so have a great Christmas as well. Take care. Turnstile, you're fucking amazing. Never Enough, album of the decade. I love you. Never enough!